people think success comes in a red, in a golden box with a red ribbon. Never. Success could be a phone call. So as you're living your life, going through life, pay attention.
First, tell me about Ola before and who is Ola today.
I'm Ola Dantis, originally from Nigeria. So any Nigerians listening, yeah, whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
Kind of grew up in the UK, lived in the UK for quite some time now, living in America. Like to mention that as well. So I was actually introduced to real estate by a good friend of mine. This is the nugget, so pay attention. My friend called me up and said, "Hey, Ola, can you come fly to Dubai and meet me and help me with my business that I'm doing?" His business is based out of the UK. It's a real estate business. So obviously I did two things a wise man would do. I prayed about it. Someone just called and said, "Hey, come over to Dubai and help me on my business." And so I prayed about it and I spoke to my wife. So obviously my wife was like, "Well, you guys could Zoom, you could Skype. I mean, why do you want to go this way?" And I was like, maybe I could go learn something. So I was on the plane, long story short, went to Dubai, saw my friend was really doing well. I was like, "Oh, wow, he's doing this in the UK and he's doing pretty well, this real estate thing." I didn't even know what real estate was. On my way back from Dubai, I was like, "Wow, I think I can do this." So when I got back, I started getting into the books, podcasts like yours, bigger pockets, learning about real estate. I narrowed down to multifamily. So 4 or 5 months after I got back, talk about taking action, I bought our first duplex. My wife and I bought our first building. It was a duplex in the Class A area in Baltimore, Maryland. So the nugget there was, a lot of people think success comes in a red, in a golden box with a red ribbon. Never. Success could be a phone call. So as you're living your life, going through life, pay attention, right? Second thing is, you hear this all the time. It's such a cliche. Take action. Literally take action. Like when you hear about something, I go to meetup groups, people are going every week. They haven't bought a property. You have to do something. Even if you fail, it does not matter. So taking action as well. So we bought this duplex, and then, a couple of months, I think it was, and my wife and I were, at home, on a typical night doing what lovers do, cooking. And basically we're like, our account is just getting fat because we have this new duplex and, the tenants are basically paying most of the mortgage. So we're like, oh my God, if we could do this 10 more times, like, wow, that would be hit. This was a cash cow, right? So we thought, wow, we could scale up. So that's kind of when I started looking into apartments. And since then, kind of fast forward, my partners and I, we, own and manage about just a little bit over 1,000. So that's LP investments and active deals. Recently just left my properties in Baltimore, Maryland, now moved to Houston, Texas, sacrifice, pay attention, to scale up the business now, dwelling, which is on my shirt right here, if you can see. Yeah.
Represent.
So we're just trying to do that. That's really the premise for the move, was to really be where the property is, or the properties that we're really interested in, and the market that we like.